It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we've got the Vikings' electric quarterback. It doesn't get a lot better than his last game, going over 500 yards. It's the Vikings and the Raiders, next on EA Sports.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some room to roam now. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. On first down, Booth. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Booth. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Raiders. Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3-0, they get the heel after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they'll begin by running the option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48.
And he's going to keep this again. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Now you're right, 2 extra DBs out there. Back to throw. Boom. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boom. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play. 37 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and turn the football.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed.
The pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Tua going to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun. Boom. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Boom. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back to throw again. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Vikings at 8-4 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw again. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now with 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So they drive 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This time they stay on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. And some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half.
Touchdown! Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A final shot before break. Boom. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touch. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing on first down. Boom. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Boom. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down. Boom. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Operating from the gun. Boom. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Boom. And his throw is incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun. Boom. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room with an mission, and at least they were able to get the field goal to come into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Come on. 2 now on first down. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second down, this is Harris. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now here come the Raiders. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on second down. Tua, and that'll be caught by Tony. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 40 now on second down. Tua on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Tua. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Going right side here, and that's complete. And we take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10. Boom. His throw incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On 1st down. Boom. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw on second down. A man over the middle, and it's complete. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They may be snapping a ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively,
plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
and not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out on the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete to Tony. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Boom. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. To throw on 3rd down. Boom. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on. Now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So the challenge there not successful, and now they'll be left with only one timeout. Back to throw. Boom. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua looking right sideline. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro with career touchdown number 60. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards to pick up the first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And now the rookie's free. The 20. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And this is caught. And he takes it in for the score with the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on